I know you've all heard of Sam Spade, Private Eye. Well, my name's Shovel, Joe Shovel, Private Ear. I woke up this morning and climbed out of my chandelier. You see, I'm a light sleeper. Then I gazed out my office window at the Pacific Ocean. There was a slight strain on my private eye. You see, my office is in Chicago. Then this tall blonde walked by my window. How did I know she was tall? My office is on the 14th floor. Suddenly the telephone rang. It was a babe. She was desperate. How did I know she was desperate? She kept screaming in the mirror, "Deposit 85 cents, please. Deposit 85 cents, please." Finally, she told me Killer McGurk had just killed a man at the Last Chance Saloon. I slammed the receiver down, took a shot from my office bottle. It tasted flat. I set the bottle down and wiped the ink from my teeth. Then I jumped up, out of my private chair, went around my private desk, down my private stairs, out on the street. Crash! There was glass all around me. I forgot to open my private door. Then I flagged a taxi. I said, "Man," I said, "get me to the Last Chance Saloon and make it quick." I slid in. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. 105 times that fella tried to crank that taxi cab. Finally, he got it cranked. And when we arrived at the Last Chance Saloon, I went in and went up to Joe, the bartender. I said, "Joe, have you seen a man about 8 feet tall, green hair, carrying a pinball machine on his back?" Joe said, "No, is there anything unusual about him?" I said, "Yes, the pinball machine was tilted." He said, "Go look in the back room." As soon as I walked into the back room, I felt this dull thud at the base of my skull. And when I awoke, the light was on and I was in bed with a horse. Well, immediately I knew something was wrong, because I never go to bed with the light on. Then this tall blonde walks into the room and had a dagger between her teeth and long blonde hair streaming down her back. I think she'd have looked pretty good if she'd have had a little on her head. She had on one of those gownless evening straps. I said, "What you got on there, baby?" She said, "Oh, just a little something I threw around me." It looked like she missed to me. Then she rolled those baby blue eyes at me. I picked them up and rolled them right back. Then she started kissing me madly. Boy, was she a cut up. She forgot to take the dagger out of her mouth. Well, I said, "Look here, baby. I didn't come here looking for loving. I came here looking for clues. Where's Killer McGurk?" She said, "Why don't you look in the clues closet?" I got up and went over and opened the door, and sure enough, there stood Killer McGurk. She screamed, "Shoot him with a 44. I didn't have no 44, so I shot him twice with a 22.